Hello YouTube, it's me Gonzalez, and today I will be doing an assignment for my also amazing Earth Science class for my teacher, Mrs. Dowd. And well, lately we've been getting into the last chapter of it, and it's mainly about astronomy. Astronomy is one of my favorite studies of science. The actual definition for astronomy is the study of celestial objects, space, and the physical universe as a whole. The definition I give astronomy is the study of the stars, moon phases, planets, and many other things. It's mainly just space for me. Now, there are planets, solar systems, galaxies, and then the universe. The universe is basically all of everything. It all lies in the universe. Now, there are other stars, planets, asteroids, black holes, and many other things in the universe as well. A galaxy is a mass grouping of stars. Dust and gas all held together by a gravitational force. The galaxy which we live in is called the Milky Way, and that is where our solar system is. And as you can see on the picture, there's this little dot there, and it's labeled Sun. And that's basically where we are, and that just shows how small we are compared to the whole, galaxy. Now, an astronomical unit is approximately 149,588,000 kilometers, which is also the approximate distance from between the Earth and the Sun. Now, the electromagnetic spectrum is basically the scale that shows where all the different types of rays are, which also includes visible light and has the colors that we see all the time, from red to violet. It also includes X-rays, gamma rays, infrared rays, radio waves, microwaves, and ultraviolet rays. But on here it also has FM rays, TV rays, short waves, and all those other ones. So, a telescope. I feel everybody knows what this is, or at least what one looks like. But did you know there are two different types of telescopes? The first telescope is a refracting telescope, which is a telescope that uses a set of lenses to gather and focus light from distant objects. A second telescope is a reflecting telescope, which is a telescope that uses a curved mirror to gather and focus light from distant objects. So, over here, hang on, let me look at it. This is a refracting telescope, and this is a reflecting telescope. Now, a few ways astronomers have studied space is through space travel, like going to the moon, to Mars, and many other planets. Another way they have studied space is by telescopes. Telescopes can be adjusted at different heights to get better results. And a final way through it is through satellites and space probes that are out in space all over. Now, we're going to go through rotation. Rotation is basically how long a thing takes to spin around. Earth's rotation is about 24 hours and is done 365 days a year. Which brings us to our next topic, which is revolution. A revolution is how long an object takes to spin around another object. Earth's rotation around the sun is approximately 365 days, or 1 year. So I've talked about many things already, and I hope you're still following me. I know this isn't my most exciting video, but it's a way of getting a good grade without having to do a lot of work. Now, I will move on to perihelions and an aphelions. A perihelion is a point in the orbit of a planet at which the planet is closest to the sun. Earth's perihelion is in January and is about 147 million kilometers from the sun. Now, an aphelion is the position in the orbit of a planet at which the planet is farthest from the sun. Earth's aphelion is in July and is usually about 152 million kilometers from the sun. Note that this image is slightly distorted to show what a perfect circle is and what we have as aphelions and perihelions. Oh, the seasons of Earth. Aren't they just so much fun? Anyway, now I'm going to tell you about equinoxes and solstices. An equinox is the point at which the sun is as far east or west from the equator as possible, and is often leads to equal days and equal nights. The two types of equinoxes are the vernal equinox, which is around March 20th, and the autumnal equinox, which is around September 22nd. Now, a solstice is the point at which the sun is as far north or as far south of the equator as possible. The two types of solstices are the winter solstice, which is around December 21st, and the summer solstice, which is around June 20th. And here's a picture of how it shows of how night is and how day is for each part of Earth, with the winter solstice, the summer solstice, the autumnal solstice, and the vernal solstice. And oh my goodness, the autumnal equinox and the vernal equinox. Now, one of the last things I will be talking to you about is Earth's tilt, which won't really take long because considering Earth's tilt is only about 23.5 degrees. I know, just so much information in that little piece. But here's a picture for you. It just shows how Earth's tilt goes around the sun and which way it points and exactly how much night and day we have each time. Now the time zones. This will be my final topic. A time zone is basically a region on Earth that has a uniform standard of time for legal, commercial, and social purposes. The Earth has been divided into 24 standard time zones, although there are regular time zones that differ between 15 to 45 minutes compared to regular time zones. And here's a picture of the time zones. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed my presentation of our astronomy unit. And like I said, I know this isn't my most stunning video, but it will get me my grade. So anyway, later YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed this.